Well, good morning. Today is Monday, February 20th, and it is time for our weekly meeting highlights. This week, the topic is habits that stick. I don't have the top part of how to make. I clipped it off too soon. I think it's how to make health. Let's start again. Hi, today is Monday, February 20th. It's time for our weekly meeting highlights. And the topic this week is how to make healthy habits stick. Shouldn't have been that hard. But anyway, every week we start off with how I did the previous week. If you don't follow my daily vlog, I have decided for Lent, I am going to give up the scale for the next 7 weeks. I know Wednesday is Ash Wednesday, but I weigh myself only on Mondays, and so I'm starting my challenge today. I'm going to do some other things during Lent besides that, but I'm just focusing too much on the scale, and it's not helping me. And so I have decided just to weigh myself this morning. I'm going to show you my weight. I haven't shown you my weight in a long, long time. This is difficult to show. It's bad. I'm just going to tell you it's bad. So let's see what the scale did to me this morning. Okay, let's do this. Today is Monday the 20th at 10:47. There it is, the dreaded scale. Oh my goodness, that is not the number we wanted to see. That was awful. 256.6. I always swore, if you followed me for a while, you know, I always swore I would never get into the next set of digits, and I am so close to get into the 60s, and it's just... So I have decided that the scale's not doing me any favors. If anything, I'm getting bigger, not smaller. So I have decided that I am going to go 7 weeks without weighing myself. On my daily vlog, I am going to show you my food I'm eating each day. I'm not going to count points, or I'm not going to list points. I'm still going to track in my book, and I'm still going to track in my Weight Watchers app. Somebody had mentioned that they thought with Weight Watchers you have to weigh every week. I don't know how true that is. I know that if you're reached your goal, you have to weigh yourself once a month to stay going for free, because you got to stay within a certain pound limit. But I don't know about daily. I don't go to a studio. I just weigh myself and enter it in on my app. If I get some notifications from Weight Watchers asking me, you know, we haven't seen any activity or anything like that, I'll put a number in there. But it's not going to be a true number because I'm not going to weigh myself. But anyway, I'm going to eat healthy. Pray for me because this is the choice I've made. I'm very determined with it, and I'm going to stick with it. Anyway, how to make healthy habits stick. Ever force yourself to do something you disliked over and over because it was supposedly good for you? Science says there's a better way. To me, telling myself that I have to weigh myself every week has not been good for me. So I really, truly hope I'm not making a mistake, but it's either that or quit, and I'm not quitting. So these are the two choices I've given myself. If you're going to completely give up on yourself and you don't want to weigh yourself anymore, then just quit Weight Watchers. And I'm not going to do that. Weight Watchers works. I've lost a lot of weight with Weight Watchers. It was when I went off of Weight Watchers that I've gained my weight back. The scale is just a tool, and I'm going to think of my eating as a better tool for me. So that's what I'm going to try. Anyway, they tell you to try this. Number 1, choose a focus. Do you want to eat more, move more, sleep more soundly, or shift your thinking? I want to do them all. But if I had to pick one, my first choice would be eating better. I do think that once I'm eating better, it will lead to better choices. Once I eat better, I will sleep more soundly. I'll shift my thinking of always thinking, well, what can I have to eat that's fattening? And I think it'll get me to, I'm feeling healthier, I can move more. So I think that just by choosing to eat better as a focus for me is the plan I need to follow. The second thing they ask us to do is list 3 specific behaviors that will help you focus. Eating breakfast daily, having veggies at every meal, or pre-tracking your dinner. I am going to say that I am going to try to eat breakfast early. I'm going to try to eat a breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm going to try to eat 3 healthy meals. I have a tendency to eat a lot at one meal, so therefore I only eat 2 meals. I think that, and it's very hard for me, it's very difficult, but I find that if I'm going to get up early to walk, because I did get up earlier to walk this morning, that it puts my day better in a better focus. That I can go for my walk, I can come home, have my apple like I normally did when I did walk before, have my apple, my water, take my shower, then eat my breakfast. Then, do some housework or whatever, eat my lunch, and then have a dinner. So that is my plan. I'm going to try to eat more veggies. I love veggies. I tell you this all the time. I love vegetables. I just don't put them in my meal. I just think that a cucumber or some berries, I'm always going to pick the berries. And you know what? They're good, and they're a natural sugar, but the vegetables would be better. It'd be better if I had like a cucumber. And what's to say that I can't have a cucumber and some tomato or some berries or something? I'm going to reshift my focus of my thought process of my healthy eating. Pre-tracking dinner, and that doesn't really work for me. I mean, I think that the fact that I don't, when I do a menu plan, it does seem to work for me because I've done them in the past. It's just too much of a hassle for me. And, maybe for Lent I should try making a plan of action. But I usually wake up in the morning and figure out what I'm going to have for the day. And then I figure out my points for the day. So I think I might continue on that process as long as it works for me. And number 3, it says pick one to try, then decide how you'll do it 3 times this week. One of the things they say is I'll pre-track my dinner right after lunch on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I don't know that it's just, I think the one thing that I'm going to decide to do this week, and I'm going to do it at least 3 times this week, is have 3 meals. That's going to be hard for me. That's going to be really hard. I know normal people have 3 meals every day, but I'm going to try to just do that 3 times this week. Maybe not 3 days in a row, but there's 7 days in a week, so that means 4 days I can kind of wing it the way I want to wing it. But that's my plan. And number 4, at the end of the week, reflect. Did you feel a positive impact? If it's yes, bingo, the behavior is ripe for a habit formation. Now choose a cue that reminds you to repeat the action consistently. And if it's not really, test another behavior from your list. I will let you know next week. I will reflect on how I did for this week coming up. I really do feel that I'm going to do well. Fridays, in Lent, I try to fast. In the past, my fast meant I didn't eat. I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm too old for that. My blood sugar just drops too fast. But I'm going to eat lighter on Fridays, and Wednesday's Ash Wednesday, and it's another day that, I know I'm at an age where in the church I don't really have to do everything that they're saying because, I'm 72. But as long as I'm healthy enough to do it and I don't see any consequences from doing it, I'm going to try to do it. I really am. To dive a little deeper, they said, think of the technique like a loop, but the kind you're okay getting stuck in. A plot like not like the plot of a horror movie. It's true. It starts with one cue, which signals your healthy behavior, which leads to a positive impact. Then it all repeats the next time the next day rolls around. If your behavior has an immediate positive impact, consider it a bonus. These actions are even more reinforcing, meaning we are doing so much better. So it'll become a habit, and that's the habit I want to create in the next 7 weeks, is not focusing so much on the scale, focusing more on how healthy I'm eating, how much better I'm feeling. I really do think that I stay in the bed too long in the morning playing games on my phone and things like that. I need to get up and get moving, and that's my plan for Lent, is to get up and get moving, eat healthy, and just evolve as a better human being, I guess, is my point. So there are so many different ways to reach your goals. You don't have to force anything that gives you the ick. Hate lima beans, dread the treadmill. Focus on behaviors and focus on the things you enjoy. And if it sounds too easy, that's the point. Habits, like the rest of the journey, don't have to be complicated. I agree with that. This doesn't have to be a complicated journey for me. It just doesn't. I make it complicated, and I don't need to be doing that. So 3 fast facts. Repetition helps us turn behavior into a habit. When a behavior is simple and makes a positive impact on us, we're more likely to repeat it. And turning a behavior that supports weight loss into a habit makes it simpler to do. When I first started Weight Watchers, it just came so naturally for me to eat healthy. It just was so natural just to grab an apple instead of a donut. It was just, bring my own salad dressing if I went out to eat instead of using the dressing that they give you at the restaurant. I made such smart choices and I lost so much weight the first year. And I did really well. I came so close to 100 pounds losing. I was like at 95 or 96.2 or something like that. And now I'm back like in 47, 48 pounds lost, which I'm very, very happy that I've still kept that off. But you know what? I've put like 50 pounds back on and I don't like that. I don't like that fact. So I'm going to start relying on my old habits of eating healthy when I first started. I'm going to dig out my journals and things like that. So stick with me next week. Come back. Even though I won't show you my weight loss, I'll tell you how I did for the week. And I'll be honest. I'm going to be brutally honest with not only myself, but with you guys. If I messed up, I'm going to tell you. My plan for my daily vlog is to show you everything I put in my mouth, everything that I'm going to eat. If it's a stick of gum, I'm going to show you I'm putting a stick of gum in my mouth. I'm just going to do everything I can possibly do to keep myself on track and not to let the fact that I'm not getting on the scale give me permission to go off, because I don't need permission to go crazy. I just need to rely on my willpower, and I think that I have it. I really do. So anyway, that's going to do it for now. So tune in next week and see how my week went, or watch me on my daily vlog and you'll see how I did. So how you guys do this week? Are you thinking that I'm making a mistake? I really truly feel that I'm not making a mistake. I really truly in my heart feel I'm doing what is best for me at this point in my life. 7 weeks will be the telltale. So I'm going to save the video from today that shows me how much I weighed this morning. And then when I weigh myself on April 10th, I will include that video along with the new video to show you how I did during my 7-week experiment. So we'll see. But if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, hit the like button, share if you think somebody might like to see it. Stay on plan, stay healthy, eat healthy, and we'll get through this together.